Welcome back, disc golf fans, to the 2024 United States Women's Disc Golf Championship presented by Mint Discs. We're here for final round coverage of the FA1 card. Some new up-and-comers into the game trying to make their way into FPO. Back at the Wilco course where we saw FP50 play, I'm Nathan Queen, again joined by Rebecca Cox.
Hey everybody, and today we have a pretty cloudy, windy day, so we're going to see how these ladies can navigate the course with those harsh winds.
Yeah, and a tight podium race here. Addison Woodard a bit out in front, but Rebecca Minnick, Brook Johnson, and Kylie Kohut all right there, looking for that top 2, top 3 position. And you have the rest of the leaderboard all trying to make their moves on the final day.
All right, here we have hole 1, 255 feet. All these trees here, you're going to choose your gap. You can go over or under. It's really about getting that clean drive so you can get a look at that birdie.
Addison Woodard up first, out in the lead with a score of 2 under par right now. Ends up going to the left of those trees.
Oh.
And gonna slide right up to circle's edge. Might be a testy putt in the wind today.
Oh, Rebecca trying to take what looked like the higher gap, but just gets smacked down by that branch.
Now we've got Brook Johnson sitting tied for third place, a couple strokes back of Rebecca Minnick.
I might be biased, but I really like that foil she's got on, that latitude foil. She takes the low skip gap. I like that, keeping it out of the wind. Getting herself a long look at the birdie.
And then now we have Kylie Kohut, I believe sister of Peyton that we had on the card yesterday.
She catches one of those early trees as well.
And a pretty awkward stance there, just behind that tree. Having to go nose up causes it to come up just a bit short. She's going to have a very long look at the par.
Yeah, look like her arm is pretty close to that branch too, so way to get over it without hurting yourself.
Got Brook with the long look for birdie.
Oh, and she wanted it.
Yeah, gave it a good height.
Rebecca trying to clean up that par just off to the right of the chains. Addison, as you can see, with a bit of wind on that putt.
Yeah, you could even see her shorts blowing, not even just the trees. So obviously windy, and a great cleanup there from Kylie, able to connect from deep circle 1.
Yeah, and it's not a consistent direction of the wind either. It's pretty swirly out there, so you can have one wind read and then the next second it could be completely different. Brook looking to tap in her par here.
She does have some nice colors going on, green and pink or purple. I like the color scheme.
Sunday, gotta go big.
Moving into hole 2, 600-foot par 4. Almost dogleg to the left. And seems pretty stretched out at 600 feet. Gonna move back to the right just a little bit at the end. Really gotta stay in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, another kind of choose your gap type of hole. Addison kind of pushing the inside line.
The point works out. She gets it to move back to the left a little bit.
Sometimes you need that body language. That's a pro move. Brook also taking that inside straight line.
Yeah, I like the low line on that one, making sure the wind doesn't grab it too much.
Yeah, it tried to. You could see it
Yeah,
bop up and down a little bit.
Kylie with a nice solid pull through there. Gonna
Yeah.
get a big flare.
Kind of getting around the corner. Might be a bit tucked.
Yeah, we'll see what she has from there. Just a bit late, I think, on the release. Rebecca's going to catch that early tree and be in scramble mode.
Luckily, she's just on the edge of the woods, so she has a full arm swing for that sidearm and gets herself up there in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, well executed. Got some good distance on it.
Brook with a pretty powerful looking sidearm there.
Yeah, carries pretty good down the fairway. Should have a 100 feet or so into the pin from there.
Oh.
Whoa.
And that looked like a very, almost softball looking, powerful low skip shot there.
Yeah, lots of spin on it as you saw it skip off the ground off to the right pretty hard. A smooth looking forehand from Rebecca there.
Lots of nice sidearms on this card.
Yeah, gets herself a look at par after that early tree. Nice shot there from Kylie as well.
Solid shot.
Thank you.
Just stays out of the woods. Gonna have herself a par look from about 28 feet.
Addison with a very powerful looking patent pending shot there.
Yeah, good bid there. Good to have the height on it. Just a bit too much there.
Oh, and she's
Yeah.
super stoked about that one. Great connect there from Brook.
Yes. Me, Kylie? Yeah, you can go.
Addison looking to do the same. Does connect on her par. And with the win today, par pretty good score on this hole.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there were any birdies in the division today.
Hole 3, 545 feet, par 4. Bit of a dogleg to the right. You want to try and get at least up to the corner so you can have yourself a clear shot for your upshot. But you're dealing with obviously some trees, some low ceilings. Just trying to keep it in the fairway.
Another powerful sidearm. Lots of finish on that and makes it up around the corner.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to be tucked on the right side of the fairway once you get around that corner.
Get down. No.
Brook, it looked like a pretty smooth backhand, but it just kept rising up and up and up.
That's that wind swirling around somewhere.
Kylie with the strong backhand, stays straight in the middle of the fairway, exactly what you want.
And Rebecca with another pretty smooth sidearm, but gonna catch something late. May have gotten out enough to have some swing. We'll see what it looks like.
I'm very impressed with how much the forehand is being used by these ladies.
Yeah, clearly it's something that's come along in the sport in general.
Yeah, it's part of that new generation, you know. Back in my day, we didn't throw it as much, but it's really cool to see it now.
As has to go with a standstill in there, but Rebecca able to get a good swing out into the fairway.
Kylie put a lot of power on that shot, threw something a little understable, just turned over a bit much, but she's up there. And Rebecca with another forehand shot. Oh man, I thought she was going to get clean past that tree.
Yeah, just barely getting smacked down at the end of these flights. Has another long par look. Seems to be common so far this round. Hopefully she can start to get a little closer.
Another powerful patent pending from Addison. Kept it just a bit low though. Brook just got over on that forehand a little bit too much.
Nice display of touch from Addison with the forehand there. Able to get it nice and close for a tap-in par. And well executed from a tough position there. Had to keep the nose up and make sure it got some distance.
Oh, Kylie going for that putt, but unfortunately some high branches just catching it. I've done that so many times. Just not enough on that comebacker putt.
And just a bit low there from Rebecca as well. With the swirly winds, it always makes it difficult to commit on the putting green. You never know if you're going to get that crazy lift or a big drop. You never want that 30-foot comebacker. Addison able to clean up her par there.
Kylie and Rebecca tapping in their bogeys.
Yeah, and after a couple par fours, we'll take a break and move into a par three.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wow.
Alan, inbounds.
That's exactly.
Unbelievable.
Commentary in the tournament.
Moving into hole 4, 215-foot par 3. Gonna need to move left late. Gonna want to throw something pretty overstable here, but have to control your distance to not go too far.
Addison going for that long hyzer skip in look, and she executes it perfectly.
Controlled that distance well.
Kylie also going for that wide skip shot.
A little bit lower out of Kylie's hand. Gonna catch the ground earlier and slow it down a bit, but still right there at circle's edge.
Oh,
Rebecca going with the straighter line and just again catching those last branches.
Brook trying to go around the outside, but not quite wide enough. Got some Nate Sexton disc flips. Not quite getting that skip forward that she wanted, but she'll be around circle's edge for her par.
Yeah, we did see her make a nice par putt on 2 from about that same area.
Rebecca not quite able to give that putt a full look from the knee low ceiling putts.
As Haley, a bit of an overcorrection from the last one, but a correction nonetheless. Kylie, excuse me. I had quite a few different names this weekend. And we've got our first birdie on the card as Addison is able to card the 2. And Kylie, nice comeback putt there for her par.
A bit disappointed in that par, but just keep giving yourself the opportunity. It'll come together.
Solid putt there from Brook. And par, but a good feeling par there for Rebecca. It's her first of the round. Looking to get back on track.
Hole 5, 285 feet. A bit of a turnover shot here. Again, you're just trying to find the gap, hit the gap. Hope you get there clean. You have lots to choose from here. Addison taking the widest one, but keeping it a bit too high. I would think maybe the forehand would be a shot they would go for here.
Yeah, seems like it could be a good line. Kylie going for the super straight shot. Also a little bit high. Really low ceiling here.
Looked good out of the hand, but was just a tickle too wide on the left side.
Yeah, and again, it's very windy today.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you still couldn't see the bushes moving there. As Brook gets a pretty nice shot off through the gap. Going to be just outside the circle.
Yeah, it's crazy to be on a course where you're surrounded by trees, but you can still feel pretty strong, steady wind through everything.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple locals, and it seems like there's quite a few hills around here, plus the mixture of the low trees. There's not too many tall trees. You see it tops out about 25 feet here. The wind just kind of rolls up and over and back down in. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, definitely wild to experience that. Addison almost kind of trying to skip that in a bit with her upshot.
And I'm sure wanting to give these longer ones a bid, but with all that wind out there, again, just difficult to commit to it.
Yeah, and sometimes you get to your putt, the wind is down, and you kind of rush it a little bit because you're trying to beat the wind from coming again. So it kind of throws your timing off. Smooth putt from Addison.
Yeah, still keeping it clean. Nice par clean up there from Brook, and then a couple close ones for Kylie to finish out with bogey. I believe Rebecca here as well.
I thought it was going to try to do to you what it did to you.
Moves us into hole 6, 275-foot par 3. Very straight shots. You've got that early Mando right, just to avoid any crazy stuff out over the top. Unlikely. But yeah, straight shot. Stay in the middle if you can.
Addison keeping that up in the branches. Not sure quite where that landed either. Probably somewhere off to the side. Brook kind of joining her over there.
Wow.
Similar mistake. And it does not look very friendly in those bushes either.
It does not. Most likely spiky.
Yes, most likely thorns. Speaking strictly from experience.
As excuse me, Kylie also pulling it off to the right just a bit.
Able to keep it in the fairway though. Fortunate. Rebecca with another pretty powerful forehand here, keeping it pretty straight.
Very nice. Maybe got a wind read off of the other ladies and decided the opposite spin would be better there.
Yeah, one of the benefits of being Bob.
Is Addison going to catch a tree on the way out, in danger of losing that clean round that she's got going?
Brook with the nice little spinny shot there. Actually wasn't too bad of a lie. Oh.
And a nice long bid, smooth flight through the air, on line the entire way.
Oh. Very nice putt from Addison there.
Yeah, and that was already for bogey. A great save there to not lose 2 strokes and keeps her rounded even.
She didn't look too fazed by it. Rebecca with a solid birdie putt. Now that's got to feel good.
Oh yeah, first birdie of the round from 28 feet or so.
Mm-hmm. With a clean forehand drive.
Yeah, solid birdie, only one on the card. And Kylie able to clean up nicely as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Des Redding, Hall of Famer. So excited with my new signature series disc, the Goat. I use the Goat for all sorts of shots. The big open field hyzers, with some Annie with that strong flex and reliable fade, or on those windy days when you need that confidence, dead level, it's gonna slay that headwind. The Goat, get out and throw.
Hole 7, 325 feet. You're looking for a clean drive. And the basket is around the corner to the right. You're looking to push your drive more forward than you think. There is a double mando as well.
Man, Rebecca's got something about these last branches over there.
It looks so good out of the hand, and then one of those trees at the end just don't like it as much.
Keeps smacking it down. As Brook gets out there pretty nicely, looks like she'll be playing for the par. Which, if you don't have that 340-foot power sidearm, seems like a pretty good play on this hole. Throw it out straight, just like Kylie's done.
Mm-hmm. Addison seems like she would be the one who has the power for that.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty fast skipping to the right sidearms already.
Lots of pop on that. Hopefully it makes it around the corner. And as you can see, the wind picking up again. Brook doing well to make sure there's plenty of spin on that disc so it pushes through that wind.
Oh man, and Rebecca got packed down, pretty pinched off, but well executed shot there to get inside the circle.
Digs into that mulch, stays in the circle for a par. One of those has to go in. She keeps having these really long putts, and one of them is going to go in for sure.
Addison not quite making the corner, and then not quite making it as far as she wanted to on the way out. Big putt here for par.
Oh, it was smooth. Just a bit too much left. It was a bit fun reaction from the basket there.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that one was far off. But Rebecca going to end up with a bogey on the hole. Brook happy to go grab her par again.
Every putt she makes, she seems just so happy about it.
I like it.
I like it too. Couple of bogey tap-ins.
And Kylie with the nice easy par tap-in. Gonna move us into hole 8. 210 feet out in the open, and then just kind of tucked in behind this bush on the left. Straight shot's gonna work well here. Don't have to worry about fading too much. Just want to handle the wind.
Everyone has the power to reach this hole. It's just about disc selection and making sure you're committing to that shot. This is pretty high out of Brook.
That was insane. Cool.
But seems like she pushes maybe right outside the circle, but looks pretty blocked off over there.
Kylie, also a bit early, but gonna skip past those branches. May have a little bit in her stance, but a clean putt.
Rebecca also a bit high, but it looks like she'll have a gap there.
Addison is able to get the hyzer around those trees. Going to be well inside circle one. We'll take a look at this from the other side.
Oh yeah, clean, controlled. Good touch with the power.
And you can see the wind do something to that immediately. It got up to its height and then just smacked down, as Brook was well obstructed back there, just having to pitch out.
Yeah, it's almost like you can read the wind as much as you want, but it seems like once it gets to a certain speed, all that is out the window. But that's a great birdie putt from Addison.
Yeah, and Kylie almost coming up with another birdie. Like you were saying, one of these is going to drop.
Couple of par tap-ins as we move on to our final hole of the front nine. 363 feet. Bit of more airspace than the other holes here until you have to kind of go around this last tree. Basket tucked over there to the right.
Yeah, gettable birdie for this group is a par 4. Difficult to reach in one, but very doable with 2 shots. As Addison
trying to get it done in one shot.
Yeah, proving me wrong over here.
Careful what you say about these ladies, man.
We'll take a look at it again.
I love that powerful forehand that she's got. It reminds me so much about softball, baseball kind of looking power and form.
As Brook again low and driven. Looked like it was going to fade out, but just hangs on to that right side.
Kylie with the very clean release. I mean, straight at the trees. She'll have, pretty relatively short upshot for a look at her birdie. All the ladies opting for the right tee pad here. Rebecca just a little bit wide on that forehand, but luckily she stays on the edge of the fairway, giving her a chance at another powerful forehand. Skip.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Very nice forehand. Still gives her a chance at the birdie. So it looks like Brook was able to get out pretty nicely.
She puts a few of those sexton spins on the disc. Throws it right up there next to the basket.
Oh, and just down out of the hand. Maybe trying to keep it low out of the wind, or the wind just pushed it straight down. One of the two.
Oh.
For the eagle.
That looked like it almost went through the basket.
Man, great to see it hit metal either way. Should be in position to get that nice birdie.
Rebecca for her birdie look. Wind is ripping. and it just absolutely gets smacked down right out of the hand.
Yeah, tough to deal with things like
I mean,
that.
not
right?
much more you can really do. Yeah, Kylie's not happy about that one.
Yeah, that was the par look after the upshot got packed into the ground. And Brook,
But the clean birdie.
yeah, able to get her first birdie of the round there. Finish out that front nine.
And Addison with the easy birdie as well after having a long eagle look.
Yeah, it goes back to erase both bogeys she took on 6 and 7. And a nice par tap in there from Rebecca. It's going to round out our front nine coverage here of FA1 at Wilco Park. Addison Woodard maintaining her lead pretty strong.
Yeah, Rebecca and Brook tied for second with Kylie in fourth. We're going to see how that back nine goes for these ladies.
Yeah, looking forward to watching these ladies play it out and see how these podium spots finish. Thank you guys for joining us here. For Rebecca Cox, I'm Nathan Queen. We'll see you guys out there.
See ya.